town of Lao Cai at the moment, which is right on the Chinese border, and I'm about to cross out of Vietnam into China. Hopefully it all goes smoothly with the visa that I've already got from Bangkok. But yeah, this is my last few seconds in Southeast Asia. That's it. 7 months. A lot longer than I actually intended, but it just so happened that there was so much to see and I wanted to do it really thoroughly. So there you go, 7 months in Southeast Asia. Over. Anyway, wish me luck. Let's see how this goes. To be honest, I'm a little bit nervous about crossing this border because I don't know what's going to happen. Not in like any dangerous sort of way, it's just I'm stressing that there's going to be some technicality, my paperwork or something, my lack thereof paperwork, because I already have the visa. So yeah, we'll see how we go. Vietnam and China aren't really on the best of terms right now as well, so hopefully that doesn't have any effect on my crossing into the border. What's that mean? Well, I did it. I made it into China. I'm here in the border town of Hekou, or Hekou. I'm probably not saying that correctly. But I've crossed the river there. It's Vietnam, and on this side it's China. Had a bit of trouble trying to find the hotel, so Maps.me was sort of lying to me as to where it was. Ended up needing to call the hotel. Luckily I still had Vietnamese 4G, and I got a lady at the cigarette stall to call the guy and ask him to come meet me and show me where the hotel was, which was actually 2 blocks over from where Maps.me was saying it was. That took about half an hour. So definitely realizing that the language barrier here is going to be a problem, and I'm going to have to make a bit more of an effort to learn. This is my bus to Xinjie. The characters match, so I assume that's right. The bus leaves in about 10 minutes to Yuangyang, that's how you pronounce it. There's actually 2 buses here which had the same name on it. One of them said Yuangyang and the other one said Yuangyang. Technically it's the same place, but only one of the buses goes there. Go figure. The passport control seems to be a big thing here, so even just buying the bus ticket, I've had my passport checked twice. I expect to have another stop along the way on the bus to have my passport checked a 3rd time. The destination, Yuangyang, or Lijiang, is meant to have the most spectacular rice terraces in the world. Particularly at sunrise and sunset if they've had a bit of rain in them. So just all the different colours of the sunset and the sunrise reflecting off all the glassy tops of the terraces. It's meant to be pretty spectacular. So it's like getting a quick tyre change before we go anywhere, which is probably a good idea since these tyres are completely worn down to the nub. I made it to Yuangyang yesterday in the Yunnan province. and I was going to go see the rice terraces while I'm here. Much more spectacular when they've actually got water in them, which I don't think is the case this morning. But I'm going to go check out the sunrise anyway. We didn't have much luck this morning with the sunrise. It wasn't much water at all in the terraces, but as you can see, we've had a bit of rain today, so I think tomorrow morning I'm going to get up and do the same thing. See if I can get some better pictures and videos of the terraces than I did this morning. Morning, ladies. So it's 20 past 6 in the morning. We're going to try again to go see sunrise over the rice terraces, but it's looking a bit cloudy again this morning. We'll go see anyway. Got to rush straight back afterwards and get the bus to Kunming. So it leaves here at 7:30 to Xinji, just the minibus, and then I've got to get another bus from Xinji to Kunming at 9. It's about a 7-hour drive, I'm told. So that's what it's supposed to look like. And that's what we've got this morning. So the locals queuing up at the Centrelink line. Kunming? Kunming? Yeah.
这个要不这个交上给票不？没是马票给的。
哪个？
这个空没的。
啊，你要马票给你们交上给真的话，你。然后跟他说做不做，让你操你。
你叫这个到这个不知道得抢时间拉好的。
他每天都是坐这个。
等你车站底下，我妈说地方里坐那个车，车迷上了。
入口买那个。
等买马票就是你上车票。不知道等下没意思，得抢时间拉下的没法。
谢谢。These are the Chinese toilets. No doors, nothing. Just a couple little barriers and communal trough. What the fuck?
就把它累呀，把一群的我的，你还不把它好。
Made it to Kunming, but recording on my phone because my camera decided to die on the way here. I don't know what's wrong with it, but the lens isn't retracting. On top of that, I left my Kindle somewhere on another bus when I had to change buses, so a bit frustrated at the moment. But try and figure out this rail system, try and get into the centre of town because the buses dropped us off at the southern bus station, which is about 16 kilometres out of town. It'd be easier if it just dropped us in the middle. Well, I've calmed down after my little freak out yesterday, and my camera seems to be working for some reason. Well, it's working now, so I'm gonna go hit the streets of Kunming and go exploring. You notice I'm wearing my puff jacket. That's because Kunming is what they call the spring city in China, and it's one of the most pleasant cities, only about 4 million people. So comparing that to some of the big mega cities with all the fog and everything, there's no pollution, there's no fog, and it's a pleasant, 17 degrees or so, so it's actually really, really nice. Just walking around the streets in a jumper for once, rather than sweating it out, in the streets of Vietnam with all the crazy traffic. It's actually really, really nice here.
妹妹在那个哦，在那个。看小狐狸。啊，这里有狐狸。
I've never been a big fan of zoos, but that monkey looking after the kittens was pretty cool. My camera's decided to die again, so I'm back on using the phone. I'm going to try and get the camera fixed in Chengdu. There's a Canon service centre there where I might be able to get it fixed. But I'm heading to Dali today, and before I go, I'm going to go check out the flower and bird market in Kunming, which is meant to be pretty interesting. You can buy all manner of exotic animals as pets, and so let's go have a look. The next challenge is trying to figure out how to get the bus to Dali. somewhere near the Western bus station in Kunming. But it's not very intuitive for me. Coming to Dali, there's Old Dali and there's New Dali. So the bus will drop you off at New Dali, and then you have to get another little local bus to Old Dali. The bus station's up here somewhere. I don't know if it's actually signposted or not, but it costs something like 1.5 Yuan, as opposed to the taxis which will try to charge you 60. Just walking towards the old town now, towards the northern gate. It's the old town of Dali, part of the old Dali kingdom, and apparently it's just full of little cafes and bars and places to eat. So I'm gonna go get some lunch there and chill out for a bit. By the way, tomorrow I'll be heading up there, somewhere up there, up into the Kangshan mountain range. I'm going to get the cable car up to the top on that side, and then hike 11 kilometers across here to another cable car which will take me down back to the bottom. So that's tomorrow's plan. Well, I'm about to get onto the cloud pass on the Changshan mountain. It really is the cloud pass. It's, you probably can't see it behind me, but the whole top of that mountain seems to be in the clouds at the moment. It's about 12 kilometers, so it's going to take the better part of about 6 hours or so. Decided to get the chairlift up just to save a bit of time, because I don't actually know how high it is. I know the peak is about 4,000 meters, but the cloud pass is probably about halfway up the mountain, so maybe 2,000. I'm struggling to find the start of the chairlift though. I think it's over here somewhere. Oh hell yeah, this is a much better way to travel. Screw walking. So the time is 10:53. The trek's 11.5 hours, so I'm going to see how quickly I can do it in. I'm estimating about 6 hours, so I reckon about be done at 4:53 or so. I was just trying to get a drone shot through the valley here, but it took me half an hour waiting for my phone to charge. Set it up, went to fly, and it said that I had to link my phone and verify it because I'm in mainland China. So I did that, and then it said that the compass needed calibrating, so I tried to do that. It said it needed a firmware update. There was a magnetic error. I mean, like, you spend $1,500 on these things and you expect them to work. It's just so disappointing because, I mean, something like that would have been a great shot with the drone. But yeah, you just need the stars to align with these things to work every time. It's just so frustrating. So frustrating. Carrying it up and down mountains and get right to the top and then it says, oh, you need a firmware update. Fuck off. Just fly. Bit of a strange thing to find on a trek up a mountain. There's a giant chessboard. I don't really know the story behind this. Those pieces look pretty heavy. Alright, rook to e5. Okay. Nah, I'll just leave it there. Made it to the cable car, 11.5 kilometers. And it's only 2:40, so it didn't take half as long as I thought it would. Got bus number 4 back from the bottom of the hill, back into Dali Old Town. I was prepared to walk the 6 kilometers back rather than pay the taxi mafia whatever they were going to be charging, but luckily the bus came past and I was sitting at the bus stop. It all worked out. 2 yen instead of about 30 or 40. It's always a good feeling when you outsmart the tourist traps. Well, I caught 2 buses so far, and the closest I've been able to get is about 3 k's away from the railway station. So I've just decided I'm just going to walk the rest, even though this pack is about 20 kilos.
夜车很快就要到达鹤庆菜站了。
Like, oh my god, this place is so amazing. I'm like, really? 400. They always know more than me. I'm like, yeah, thanks for the recommendation, man. I will try to. Bitch ruined my picture. She went walking at the same fucking place that I was taking the...
Out of the way. I dare you to try one. Sauteed scorpion.
我敢玩手机吗？
怎么烧？应该烧肉的话，肉多的不肉吗？啊，对。都是好火的。
Do you know what's the situation with this in China? Like, is that delicacy or? No, I mean, like, how do Chinese people feel about this? Do you know?
Oh, Chinese people, some Chinese people eat everything. Really.
But is it like nice food or it's just one more thing?
No, it's not normal for everyday. No, it's just for try.
Just to try.
Okay.
Just for try.
So it's the same.
Ooh,
My curiosity.
it's ready. The Anthony's wonderful, amazing food world.
It's pretty good. Nice. Everything like jelly?
Yeah, it looks nice, like some kind of pudding. Oh, yeah. Such a tourist.
Make a photo with
How can I make it less touristy?
2 for 10.
No.
10 to 3.
3 for 10.
We can try it.
Not 10 for 10. Well, that would be great.
Petit morceau.
Whoa, that's actually quite cool. Cool. Good pay. Today we're hiking Tiger Leaping Gorge, which is just up this road here. It's a 2-day hike. We're going to be staying in a guest house tonight, and it's meant to be pretty spectacular because it's been raining. In particular, I think the road is, the river is going to be pretty impressive. Apparently the road's not big enough for the two of us.
It's amazing. The clouds are pretty awesome.
Nice.
In my hiking trip, no, in my horse.
That's cheap. For that bag?
Marijuana, but it can be tested in China. Yeah. 我好纠结啊！但
Some pretty insane engineering works happening over there. It's like they're building a bridge across the gorge. It's pretty ambitious.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's actually quite accurate.
But true. It's not much. It's really not much.
Can we take a selfie with this? This is the only landscape that it's worth capturing.
Gotta be careful with the dodge or the donkey shit. Pretty high up. I think it's a lot harder of a trek than I had originally thought. My ears have just popped, so I know we're a few K above water level, sea level. What every trekker needs, some marijuana.
Hello.
Hello.
Not bad.
So we're staying somewhere down there.
Good girl. You're gonna take the donkey to the mountain?
We're staying at the halfway inn tonight and have a look at our view from our dorm room. That is incredible.
Where's the other two?
They stayed in the.
Yeah, my friend. Oh.
Don't do it. Life's worth living.
Yeah, long life to live. Is that the mom of this goat that is almost the same size?
If we stand really, really still, maybe he won't see us.
If we don't see him, he can't see us.
Yeah. Another 15 yen to get past this gate. The second payment we've made. Trying to go see the Tiger Leaping Rock in the Tiger Leaping Gorge at the moment. Every couple of K though, you end up having to pay another 15 yen to get past another gatekeeper, which is a bit annoying.
小心一点，小心一点，这个石头。
really tough hike back up to the top of the gorge. Oh, felt like it would never end. Heading back to Tina's guest house now, which is just in front of us here. And we've got the bus coming at 3:30 to take us to Shangri-la, which is pushing north into Tibetan country.
אבל הורדתי כשהיה לי וי-פיי, כאילו סרטים, דברים בנטפליקס, אז כאילו יש לי מספיק לנסיעות, יש לי...
Looking good.
Hi.
Alright, what do you got?
All this shit. Yeah, he gets everything, you know. Look at that.
I thought that was you.
Me?
I can give this up because I think...
In the town of Shangri-la now. Behind me is the largest prayer wheel in the world. And apparently inside of it there's meant to be 100,000 little prayer wheels. It's pretty incredible. I reckon it takes 6 able-bodied people to turn the prayer wheel. I reckon I could do it with one. Definitely needs more than one person. Definitely. In 2013 there was a fire that ripped through town here, destroying most of Shangri-La. So what you see there is most of the reconstruction of it. Was it yak tea? Yak butter tea. I'm gonna film your reaction to drinking this.
We got from the...
It's good.
It's good?
I mean, I've had it before, so...
Oh.
Spoiler alert.
In Daniel's universe, that's a lot of excitement. It's just